Roughly 100 miles off the coast of southeastern China lies an island in the western Pacific Ocean. Known as Taiwan, or the Republic of China, this small nation's significance extends far beyond its geographical footprint. In an increasingly interconnected and technologically driven world, Taiwan has quietly become the undisputed hub for advanced semiconductor production, making it, arguably, the most important island on Earth. Its pivotal role in global supply chains means that from your smartphone to sophisticated defense systems, the world depends on Taiwan. At the heart of Taiwan's extraordinary influence is a single company, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, better known as TSMC. Founded in 1987, TSMC is not just a chip maker, it's the world's largest dedicated independent semiconductor foundry. This means that while companies like Apple, Qualcomm, and Nvidia design their cutting-edge chips, it's TSMC that brings those designs to life, possessing the advanced manufacturing capabilities that few others can rival. Their technology underpins countless innovations, making TSMC an indispensable partner for nearly every major tech firm. Taiwan's dominance in the foundry market is not merely significant, it is overwhelming. According to data from Taipei-based research firm TrendForce, contract manufacturers in Taiwan accounted for more than 60% of total global foundry revenue last year. This figure illustrates a profound concentration of critical industry know-how and production capacity on a single island. This reliance spans a vast array of global industries, highlighting Taiwan's pivotal role in supply chains from high-end computing to everyday consumer electronics, underpinning much of the world's technological progress. Semiconductors are the invisible engines of our modern world. They are the brains behind every digital device, enabling communication, computation, and control. From the simplest household appliances to the most complex supercomputers, chips dictate functionality and performance. The world's economy, its security, and indeed, its very future, are inextricably linked to the continuous, uninterrupted supply of these tiny, intricate components. Any disruption in this supply chain can trigger widespread economic shockwaves, underscoring the delicate balance of global technological reliance. The rapid ascent of artificial intelligence has placed an even greater spotlight on Taiwan. AI systems, from large language models to advanced machine learning, demand specialized, high-performance chips. And right now, the world depends on Taiwan for almost all of the critical hardware needed to power this AI revolution. Silicon Valley, while designing the algorithms and software, remains deeply reliant on Taiwan's manufacturing prowess for the physical components that bring AI to life. This unique position grants Taiwan unparalleled leverage in the most critical technological frontier. The dependence of artificial intelligence on Taiwan's manufacturing capabilities is profound. As one source notes, right now, the world depends on Taiwan for almost all of the critical hardware needed to power AI. This statement highlights not just a preference, but an absolute necessity. The shifting technological demands for AI, with its insatiable need for processing power, only intensify this reliance. Without Taiwan's specialized components and know-how, the cutting edge of AI development would grind to a halt, impacting every industry aiming to leverage its transformative power. Taiwan's chips are not solely confined to the realm of AI, their reach is far more pervasive. They are integral to an astonishing range of products that define modern life and national security. Consider the automotive industry, which recently suffered significant shortfalls in chips used for everything from parking sensors to reducing emissions. Beyond consumer goods, these semiconductors power sophisticated defense systems, critical infrastructure, and advanced computing. The global industry's reliance on Taiwan's semiconductor and electronic components demonstrates a deep, cross-sector dependence. This extraordinary concentration of critical industries in Taiwan creates a significant global flashpoint. When a single geographic location becomes indispensable to the functioning of the entire world economy and its technological progress, any instability there reverberates globally. The vulnerability became evident during recent auto industry chip shortages, bringing Taiwan's critical role into prominence. Such reliance on one node for vital components introduces systemic risks, making the geopolitical stability of Taiwan a paramount concern for every nation. Taiwan's strategic and economic importance is inextricably linked to its fraught relationship with mainland China. Beijing views Taiwan as a breakaway province that must be reunified with the mainland, by force if necessary. This desire for reunification is a long and historical one, dating back to the Chinese Civil War. China's claim on Taiwan is deeply rooted in its national identity and territorial integrity, framing it as an internal affair. This fundamental disagreement forms the core of the China-Taiwan tensions, impacting global diplomacy and economic stability. For Beijing, the concept of Taiwanese independence represents the reddest of red lines. Chinese authorities have consistently stated their firm opposition to any moves towards formal independence, accusing Taiwanese presidents, such as Lai Ching-te, of being separatists. This stance leaves little room for compromise, creating a constant state of tension in the region. The potential for military action to achieve reunification looms large, with profound implications not just for Taiwan, but for the global economy that relies so heavily on its technological output. The United States has a complex and evolving approach to the Taiwan issue. Historically, the U.S. maintained a policy of strategic ambiguity. However, under recent administrations, U.S. policy has shown shifts. Washington has been actively pushing for action regarding the concentration of critical industries in Taiwan. This reflects a growing concern about the stability of global supply chains and the geopolitical risks associated with Taiwan's vulnerable position. The U.S. position has a direct impact on the delicate balance of power in the Indo-Pacific region and Beijing's calculations. Despite Washington's push for action and diversification, Silicon Valley has shown reluctance to significantly alter its dependence on Taiwan. As one analysis highlights, Washington has been pushing for action, but Silicon Valley keeps responding, not yet. The reasons are pragmatic. Taiwan offers unparalleled advanced manufacturing capabilities, efficiency, and cost-effectiveness that are difficult to replicate elsewhere. The immense capital investment, time, and specialized expertise required to build similar foundries means companies continue to gamble with the world's stability by relying on Taiwan. Ironically, as much as the world depends on Taiwan's semiconductor industry, China itself is deeply intertwined. The world's second-largest economy accounts for a staggering 60% of the global demand for semiconductors, according to a 2020 Congressional Research Service report. A significant portion of these chips originate from Taiwan. This creates a complex paradox. Beijing claims Taiwan as its own territory, yet it cannot effectively sanction Taiwan's key chip industry without severely damaging its own economy and technological advancement. This mutual dependence complicates any potential aggressive actions. This economic interdependence between China and Taiwan acts as a double-edged sword. While it theoretically provides a deterrent against outright conflict, it also means that any disruption in the Taiwan Strait would have catastrophic consequences for China's economy. Beijing's reliance on Taiwanese components and know-how makes it hesitant to fully sanction or militarily pressure an industry it desperately needs. This intricate web of supply chains illustrates a delicate balance of power, where economic rationality is pitted against long-standing territorial claims, making the situation perpetually volatile. Should a conflict arise, or Taiwan's semiconductor production be significantly disrupted, the ripple effect across the global economy would be unprecedented. Imagine not just a slowdown, but a halt in the production of new smartphones, laptops, AI servers, and advanced military hardware. The economic cost would run into trillions, jobs would be lost globally, and technological progress could be set back by years. This scenario underscores why Taiwan's stability is not merely a regional issue, but a critical determinant of global economic health and technological advancement. Amidst these immense geopolitical pressures and global dependencies, Taiwan continues to adapt and innovate. Its tech industry is constantly shifting to meet evolving demands, particularly for AI. This resilience is a testament to the ingenuity and strategic foresight of Taiwan's engineers and policymakers. They operate in a precarious balance, navigating global reliance and regional threats, all while striving to maintain their technological edge. Taiwan's ability to remain at the forefront of semiconductor innovation is critical not just for its own future, but for the world's continued progress. In conclusion, Taiwan is far more than an island nation in the Western Pacific. It is the indispensable nerve center of the global technology industry, holding the keys to advanced semiconductors that power everything from our daily lives to the future of AI and defense. Its strategic location, coupled with the unparalleled dominance of TSMC, has made it a flashpoint of immense geopolitical significance. The world's economy, driven by technological innovation, is dangerously dependent on Taiwan. Protecting this critical node is not just about regional stability, but about safeguarding the foundation of modern civilization.